How are we all doing, YouTube? And welcome in another episode of the Built on Pro Standard series. I hope you can hear me because, of course, it's windy because we are in Ireland, but not for a long period of time because tomorrow I am flying off to Warsaw for, let's say, a holiday for 1 week. So that will be very, very nice. So I already started packing. So the idea for this video is I don't know what yet. It's some sort of a vlog, I would say. That's the idea. I would show you probably some of the meals, some of the training. Maybe I will have something interesting to say. We will see. So in terms of where I am at, I'm 28 weeks post show, so 26 weeks into my off season because I had like a 2 week health phase, let's call it. So things are absolutely flying right now. Just touched 79 for the first time in this off season, which is exciting. The good thing about it is that I did not need to increase food, which I'm very surprised by. Like in the last 20 weeks, I had one expenditure reduction from around 12 to 13,000 steps back to my baseline, so 10,000, simply because I bought a car, so I didn't need to walk to the bus all the fucking time. And besides that, I'm gaining very, very steadily. Of course, there are weeks where I'm closer to like 0.4 kilograms on average. There are weeks where I just maintain, but like looking at the trend over a month or 2 month period, I'm somewhere around 0.2 kilograms per week. So I will take some check-in photos tomorrow. So I will be I'm excited to see how am I looking fasted. Yeah, training performance is absolutely flying. Digestion is great. Honestly, appetite is amazing. So I'm actually like I really enjoyed the fact that I didn't need to increase food because I know my plan by heart by this moment. Like I don't need to look at anything. I exactly know every single meal, every single portion of everything. So yeah, it's nice. Of course, even though I'm on a meal plan, there I'm introducing sometimes some swaps. So you will see me using variety of veg, variety of fruits. I'm sometimes, would switch a sourdough for sourdough bagels or stuff like that. But 99% of the time, it's exactly same food day in, day out. So right now, of course, the goal is to get ridiculously strong while maintaining great execution. So today is the leg day. Last week, I needed to pull out the belt squat RDL because I got some like back niggle on like lower back niggle on the Cybex hack after absolutely tremendous set. So I hope I'm sure I will be back on the gym leg today because I did the dumbbell stiff leg on Wednesday. But maybe I will take it a bit more careful. Probably not. So probably we'll load around 7.5 plates and rock and roll. So the game plan also is when I'm coming back to Poland to do. I don't want to call it the volume, but maybe the frequency. Simply, I will just run. So I want to have Monday off because I will be after 3 consecutive days of training. Then on Tuesday, I will hit leg day with my friend Kasper. I hope you are watching this, brother. Uh, and then on Wednesday, I think I would do push. And on Thursday, I would do pull with potentially a hinge. Then on Friday, I have deep tissue massage, but also with my man. Yeah, knowing him and the fact that I didn't had any sports massage slash therapy for the last half a year, it may be a bit harsh, but looking forward to that. So Friday and Saturday will be off for sure. On Saturday, it's my sister's graduation. So a nice off plan in the evening. But I think I cannot say it out loud yet, because if she's watching, I think she's not supposed to know. So that's, this is getting crazy. Okay, I will. I will not. I cannot tell you anything. But the plan is also to go on for an off plan on Tuesday after legs with Kacper, and on Sunday I have a flight back, and I might train the morning of Sunday. We will see how I will feel. If not, then I will have 3 consecutive rest days, and I will get back here to Ireland on Sunday evening, and from Monday morning we will rock and roll. No devolumes, none of this bullshit. Straight on into the game plan. All right. So we are now making meal number 1, and also which is also my pre-workout meal at the moment. So first I need to weigh out my rice to put into my rice cooker, so it's nice. Not too much. Nice, fresh and ready when I will be coming back from the gym. So from other things I want to mention, I will need to move, which is maybe not ideal for the summer. It will be basically just across the patio or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, like there will be not enough, tenants for the summer, so the landlord will close this building, and I will need to move to the other one. So I will have still my own room with my own bathroom, but I will simply be in a different building, which is all right because the other building has 2 fridges and 2 freezers, which is kind of a game changer, because even though I'm taking half of this fridge, it's always a pain. So guys, if you are not washing your rice, you are missing out. I'm sorry. I don't know where you were born. So none of this plastic bullshit. You buy a big bag of rice and simply use a rice cooker. I have a fancy one, but honestly, even like a €20 one will do the job. So there's no excuse for that. We will also make ourselves some nice coffee. So I'm using a mocha maker. I have my Starbucks coffee in here, grinded for me in Starbucks, and yeah, this is absolutely a game changer. I've spoken on it on my stories last week. A full bag of the coffee in Starbucks is €7. I'm actually trying to figure out if there is some nice like local coffee shop in Dundalk that has their own beans, because honestly that would be cool to support something more local, none of these big companies. But for €7 it's a steal. I'm using the dark roast, and you have also a decaf version which tastes identical. So that's always what I do on my rest days. On my rest days I do not consume any caffeine, simply to stay more sensitive. I don't feel a need to do it. But on the other hand, on my training days, before my workout, I train after meal 1, I really like my caffeine. So I will have a coffee, and I will have like a half of a portion of a steam pre-workout. So yeah, right now we are doing the cream of rice, which I will actually explain a bit more because I found a new recipe, let's call it. So we are doing cream of rice. Today it's the Strom Raspberry Ripple. It's okay. I much preferred the Strom White Chocolate Caramel. It was absolutely banging. I'm actually really excited to try the butter pancake, but it was not available in Mega Pump. So, but I've spoken to a guy that works there, and he told me that it's supposed to land in next 2 weeks. So that's exciting, because the consistency of the Strom cream of rice is a bit different. And I think I prefer it. So what we are doing, we are adding loads of cinnamon because we love cinnamon. And now, guys, not boiling water. You are doing half cold and half boiling. I know, maybe it seems like I'm overthinking here. What you can also do is like simply, put the water to the kettle, put it to boil, and just stop it like mid-through and only use that. and you mix that very thoroughly. Whilst this is cooking in the microwave, full heat for 1.5 minutes, and then we will take it out, stir it, and put it again. I like my very thick, so we will prepare our toppings. I actually made like a comparison that, you know, cream of rice is a bit like ramen. I know, I never had ramen in my life, but it seems like, you know, you can add the whey paste, you can have some fruit, dates on it, dark chocolate, like, you know, it's a full-on experience. So, and yeah, so I have 10 grams of cocoa pops. Why? Because I fucking like it, you know. I'm a bit guy, a big guy on textures. Like I like my food to have different textures. So 10 grams of some sugar here, which won't kill us pre-workout. Yeah, there we go. All right, we also have with this meal 15 grams of dark chocolate. I'm using the 90% one from Lidl. But you know what, guys? I heard that we'll verify that. But I heard that in Warsaw, in Lidl, like the same brand, they have 95%. So if you can afford it and you are living north, buy the Montezuma or whatever it's called, because it's fucking the best. And right now, what we are doing is mixing this once again. Maybe it was a bit too long because it got already quite sticky. But as I said, I like my cream of rice to be very thick. So after the mixing, in my opinion, it should look something like this consistency. I always like spread it out with something on the spoon, and yeah, and this I put into the microwave for another like minute or two. Oh, also a movie review. I watched Scarface yesterday and 2 days ago because it was so long that I needed to spread it. But honestly, maybe I'm missing out because I should watch this probably a few years ago because it's such a classic. Oh, 32 grams of dates. 32 grams of dates. And guys, absolutely tremendous movie. So the plan for today's chill out would be to start watching Joker. I have not watched it yet. Because basically what I'm watching right now is Homeland, which is 8-season series on Netflix. It's very good actually, but it's very long because as a 8 series, each one is 12 episodes, around like 45-50 minutes of actual watch time. So it's quite long, but I've watched half of it, so 4 episodes, and I just wanted a little break. So I have few movies, but few movies to watch. But if you have any recommendations, just let me know. What I want to plan to watch is the new Star Wars Mandalorian Grogu, but this will be due when I will be in Poland, so we can, you know, go with family, do something nice together, you know. As well as there is this film from the actor of Better Call Saul. What's his name? I don't remember his name, I'm sorry. But it's called Normal. Yeah, so I don't think it's in cinemas in Ireland as of yet, but it is in Poland, which is also, guys, very strange because you know what? Like I have the subscription is like my dad's pays the subscription for Netflix, and you know I should have Polish stuff on it, but for example, so as an example, in Warsaw on Netflix there is Gladiator 2, which I really wanted to watch, but it's not available here, which I really don't understand why. And there's also like few like okay, with the Polish like small, comedy stuff, I get it. Like that's not available here because it probably doesn't have any, transcription or. I put my 8 grams of salt for the day in a little container, so this will go along most of my meals. Of course, the majority of it goes into this meal because it's my pre-workout meal. So we want to have a juicy pump. So what we are now doing, I don't know why I cannot tilt this shit. I'm sorry, guys. I feel like I'm disabled. Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. There we go. That's a lovely. So, that's a cume of rice. 120 frozen berries, only from Tesco because it does not have strawberries in it. I push it into the cream of rice. Now we are putting the weight out dark chocolate in the spots where there is no frozen fruit, so it can actually melt a bit. At this stage, I'm also choosing a side where I will pour my whey paste. I know I'm a bit crazy, but yeah, not food, no food noise around here. And what I was saying, oh, that if you have any recommendations for like films to watch, I would greatly appreciate it. So I can go over my top 3 to be honest in a second with you. So yeah, that's the salt, that's the Cocoa Pops and the dates. And right now what I will do, and this may surprise you a bit, so I will show you it. I will do the whey paste, and the whey I have right now, it's called Strawberry Cheesecake from Train by GP. It's very good. I actually think it's one of the best ways if you want to like add it to yogurt, which I have in my meal number 3. But in terms of the whey paste, it's not the best. So what I'm doing is I'm doing 42 grams 42 grams, and I'm adding 1 gram of dark cocoa powder to it. And it not only changes the flavor a bit, not only changes the color, of course, but it makes it like a bit more thick, which I honestly very, very like. Because I don't know what like I don't have a clue why it's working like this. Maybe someone can explain it to me. Some of the flavors of the same, like some of the flavors of the performance isolate are just thicker than others. So like when I had cereal milk, I could literally do the ratio 1:1. Right now with this, I need to pour a bit less water than 1:1 because it's not thick enough, even though I'm adding the cocoa powder. And yeah, I will mix that in my room and pour it on top. So I will show you that. We'll grab our coffee. Okay, so with the first meal, focus. I have 2 omegas, glycogen, and 8,000 units of vitamin D. This is how the final product is looking. I am watching some YouTube, of course, somebody eating. Yeah. Boom. Yes. Yes. With your foot, maybe. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Yes, my bar. Thank you.
Don't nobody else make me feel it. 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 Don't nobody else make me feel it.
Yes! One more! Kurwa. Yes! Ah! Ah! right, YouTube? That was a tremendous session. So I will probably make some highlights out of it, and you've probably seen it already. I'm actually already after meal number 3. So I had my post-workout, it was chicken and rice, and then I had sourdough with Greek yogurt and 2 whole eggs. So right now I started packing myself. So all the goods, the squat shoes, the seat belt, all getting packed to take me to take with me to Warsaw. I don't think I will record much more because I need to meal prep some stuff for tomorrow. Even though the flight is like 7:45, I want to get a session in the morning of tomorrow, and I need to catch the bus to Dublin at like 4. Is it 4:30? I think it's 4:30, or 4:40. So actually very excited for the week in Warsaw. It will be very intense. I have a lot of stuff planned, including a stand-up, 2 off plans at least, cinema, and few other bits. So yeah, it will be intense for sure. But I'm really looking forward to it. I also wanted to, as a finisher, share my top 5 movies of all time, and it would be in no particular order: Interstellar, Parasite, The Dark Knight Rises, and right now it's harder. Huh. Honestly, I really enjoyed Scarface, so I might put it just for right now. And man, probably Inception. Yeah. So that would be my top 5. In terms of series, I would give top 3: Prison Break, Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul. You cannot go wrong with them. So share your top 3 films and top 3 series in the comments below. I might take some recommendation on boards after I'm done with the little movie break from Homeland, and I hopefully will finish Homeland. So maybe then I will look for something new. I was thinking Narcos, but if you have any recommendations for myself, just pop them up below. And all the best, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Peace out.